Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a really fun and easy recycling Earth Day project. So my supplies are some Jazzy glue, jewel glue, or you can use Elmer's, or I also sometimes will use the Eileen's super thick tacky glue, a water bottle, doesn't have to be Zephyrhills, but that's what I've got, a pair of scissors, and some Sharpie markers. So the first step is you want your empty water bottle to be dry and clean. I use the water bottles for this project because while soda bottles have a nice shape to them, they're a little bit stiffer and they're harder to work with when we get to the forming portion. Okay, so I'm going to take my water bottle, and using my colors, I'm going to start to color on the outside. Now, these are going to be water bottle flowers. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom green, and you can use whatever colors you want. It's just really easy. I had done it in the past with acrylic paint, but that does take a bit longer to dry. So the thing that's important is these are waterproof or permanent markers. If you use anything other than waterproof or permanent markers, it's just going to get all over your hands. So you just color in, and sometimes it takes a little while because there's all little kinds of crinkles in the bottle, but that's okay. So you go ahead and you color in. So now I've colored the bottom. Now I'm not going to go all the way up with my green. This is going to sort of be, and I'm just going to randomly do it, this is going to sort of be the bottom of my flower. Okay, so what will end up happening is this will be like where the stem would be. Okay, so you're just going to color on the outside. Try to get as much of the color in as you can. And if you miss spots, it's okay, because this is just a fun way to recycle. Instead of just dumping it in the landfill, we're going to actually make some art out of it. And if you're looking for something really cool, you can go different places. Lots of times zoos will have, it's called a washed ashore exhibit. So washed ashore is a project where they take things that have literally washed ashore from the ocean, and unfortunately sometimes there's a lot of garbage that comes ashore, and it's really bad for the animals and the environment, and we're trying to save our world. So now I'm going to start adding some more colors in, and I'm not going to color over my green, I'm going to go around it. But back to Washed Ashore, it's really a wonderful exhibit. I've seen it multiple times at a lot of different zoos. Also, SeaWorld in Orlando a few years back had an exhibit by the Sharks Encounter, and they take these trash things, everything from flip-flops and bottles to tires. I mean, you'd be amazed what comes up on the ocean, from the ocean, just because people are throwing things in, which is really sad. But they'll take these objects and they turn it into sculptures of different animals. Sea animals, sometimes they're land animals. I've seen huge octopus, and they've done seahorses and sharks and sea turtles. I've even seen some tigers. So they do all kinds of animals, and it comes out really beautifully when they take all of this garbage and literally turn it into works of art. And sometimes they're doing just what I'm doing here. They may use paint on some of their things, but a lot of times it's just natural. The color that it is when it goes in the ocean is the color it is when it comes out. Okay, and now I'm going to put a little bit more orange on this end here. So it'll kind of blend together. Okay, so now we have that. And just for fun, I think I'll throw a little bit of red here as well. Really get those warm colors going in this section. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'll add a little bit more here because the more color, the better. This kind of is going to remind me of the hibiscus flowers that I have in my backyard. Okay, so now I have my water bottle colored. Now, the next step is you're going to take your scissors and you want to be careful, okay, you don't want to hurt yourself. And you find about the middle of the bottle and just make a cut, okay? There we go. And then you're going to keep cutting around and just rotate the bottle and you cut. Now we have 2 halves. This is going to be the base of our flower. So now I'm going to cut little V-type shapes out. So there is some that you end up throwing away, but most of your water bottle is going to be turned into this beautiful piece of art. And it doesn't have to be perfect, the shapes that you cut out, but you do want to get that little triangular piece. So these are going to form the petals. And it looks like I can get maybe 2 more petals out of this. There we go. Okay, so now I have the petals. Now, the beauty of these water bottles is that once we have them trimmed like this, okay, you're going to take your fingers and hold it like this and just start pushing so that you've got one finger on each side and your thumb here. And I'll turn it this way so you can see. And as you press, it's curving our water bottle into a flower petal. Oh, that one curved real nice. Now, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to do the same thing with the top. Okay. And I'm going to cut my petals. Pop that out. Another cut here, and one more. And now we're going to do the same thing. So you repeat pinching and folding it out. And if it doesn't curve around enough, you can always push more. And then you're going to put your glue right in here. And now you have a recycled flower made out of a water bottle. Oh, and that one's not curving the way I want it, so let's see. There, that's curving better. Now I love it. And that's all there is to it. That is our recycled water bottle flowers for Earth Day. Happy Earth Day!